Okay, so we are gonna do knee extension today. So what we first do is see if the patient can do full range. So can you fully extend your knee and then come back down? Okay, so then that would be a grade 3. And then can you fully extend your knee again? And we palpate, and then we bring their knee down just a little bit. If you can bring your knee down. Yep, hold right there. And then we're gonna apply pressure to the tibia, and then we're palpating the quadriceps, and then I'm gonna apply pressure. Don't let me move you. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. So then that's a grade 4 and a grade 5. Okay, so we are gonna measure a grade 2 for knee extension. So what we do is we would support the leg that we aren't testing, which is this one. We're testing this leg or this knee. We're gonna bring this to 90. This is a gravity minimized position. So what we do, we'd bring this knee to 90. We would palpate and instruct the patient to fully extend their knee. Yep, just like that. Feel the palpation. So that would be a grade 2. We go back into this position, and then for a grade 1, we would instruct the patient to move. They can't, but we feel those muscles contract. So that'd be a grade 1. And then a grade 0 is we instruct them to move. They don't move, and we don't feel any contraction in those quadriceps. Okay, the next one is hip extension, manual muscle testing of hip extension. So what we will do here is we will instruct the patient to do their full range of motion of hip extension. You can do that now. Good, and back down. So that would be a grade 3. And then can you come up into that position again and then hold it? Good. Okay, and then you apply pressure right here at the femur support, and then I'm gonna apply pressure. Don't let me move you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. So that's a grade 4 and a 5, and the muscles working there are the hamstrings. All right, so now we are in a gravity minimized position for hip extension. So what we're gonna do is support the opposite leg that we're not testing. And then we're gonna instruct the patient to fully extend their range of motion whenever they're ready. Just like that, and all the way back. Good. So that would be a grade 2, and we still palpate. For a grade 1, we would palpate, instruct them to move. They can't move, but we feel muscle contraction. And then a grade 0 is we instruct them to move. We can't feel anything. That would be a grade 0. Okay, we are going to be testing knee flexion today. Specifically, the muscle that we're going to be testing is the biceps femoris muscle. So what we're first going to do is test the patient's range of motion. So if you can flex your knee for me. Good, come back down. Good, so then that would be a grade 3, and a grade 4 to 5 would be, 4 and 5 would be, can you come up? Can you flex your knee again? Good, right there. We'll break just a little bit right here, and then instruct the patient to bring their big toe towards me, just like that. Good. We'll grab right here, stabilize here at the pelvis, and then tell the patient, I'm gonna apply pressure, don't let me move you. All right, here we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Okay, so we are gonna do a grade 2 gravity minimized position for knee flexion. So what that looks like is we'll support the leg that we are not testing, and the patient is already in full extension. That's where we want to start. Then we'll instruct the patient to flex their knee as much as they can. Go ahead whenever you're ready. And we'll palpate at the hamstrings, feel them contract. Come on back. and then that would be a grade 2 gravity minimized. And for a grade 1, we'll instruct the patient do the same movement. We can't, but we feel those contractions of the hamstrings. And then a grade 0 would be we instruct them to do that movement and we don't feel anything. Good. Okay, we're going to do manual muscle testing of ankle dorsiflexion. The muscle that we'll be palpating is a tibialis anterior. And so first to start, for grade 3, we will have the patient do dorsiflexion. So if you can bring your ankle up and then back down. Good. So that's full range. That's a grade 3. For grades 4 and 5, we'll instruct the patient to bring their toes up and in. Good. And then we will support on the Achilles tendon and we will push down and out. All right. I'm going to apply pressure. Don't let me move you. Here we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. So that was a grade 4 and 5. All right, this is manual muscle testing, ankle dorsiflexion, grade 2. So this would be a gravity minimized position. The muscle would be the tibialis anterior. So what we would do, we would palpate the tibialis anterior, instruct the patient to bring their toes up and in. And if we feel that muscle contract and they can do the movement, that's a grade 2. Then you can rest. And a grade 1 would be we instruct them to do that same motion. We can't, but we feel that muscle contract. That's a grade 1. And a grade 0 would be we instruct them to do that movement. They can't do the movement. We palpate. We don't feel any contraction, so that would be a grade 0.